Wait, should I not be inside? Or do I just run once I get in here? Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay. All right, good. Well, and no one's here, because you guys are far enough away, I couldn't see your dots on the map. So you walk in and you don't see. I just don't see anything. Yeah, see. Are you gonna tank? No, Tano probably. Yeah, yeah, about 5 minutes ago. This is where I Leroy Jenkins, right? I run up here and pyroblast this guy. I did great. We could do it. Mage tank, Ret Pallies. What more do you need? Oh yeah, the constant pings from applicants. Our live stream is up. Junks was like, "Why does it look like you keep spamming fan of knives?" I said, "Oh, it's my bracers." The benthic bracers, yeah, that's the like AOE move that it does. Aren't those the gloves? Maybe because I have gloves that do that. They'll heal a friendly or damage an enemy. Oh yeah, well that's what I was reading, earlier today, and it was like the benthic with a socket at max rank is better, is in most cases is better than the mythic drops. I set it on fire. It's okay. Bring it on. People eating tasty animals. That's okay. It's not like we needed you to DPS. This pool might last forever. All right, say that whole thing again. Okay. Right. Okay. That's the realm I'm going to, right? Mm-hmm. In most cases, though, that may not matter, since if you can pop it with a socket, in most cases, it's better than most of the 455 Mythic gear. Hmm. Yeah, it was a big article about it yesterday. Yeah, because of well, especially in here because of like some of the special effects or whatever are really good, like the boots. Tied has the same boots I have. Yeah, 3% crit damage, and if you can roll those with a socket and then level them to 420, like it's not even close. The 455s that drop don't even compare. Yeah. Yeah, see, he's got a socket on his. So you basically just keep like rolling. You keep buying boots until you get a pair with a socket. Yeah, essentially. Yeah, appreciate the effect that his like eyeballs shadow light show light on the ground where he's looking. Hmm. The Eye of Sauron. Should I put down the cauldron? Gotcha. Yeah, I would didn't even realize I was standing in it. I'm feared. I can't drop a marker. North, 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 north. It won't let me do that either. There, it's down. Yeah, I got feared for like 10 seconds as soon as I went in and couldn't do anything. I I could see him in the fear realm. The red portals, you mean? The delirium portals? Yeah, I could see him in the fear realm. Yeah, I could see him in the fear realm. I'm pretty sure it was the fear realm I was still in before I died. Yeah, I tried to drop. Like I said, I tried to drop a marker and was immediately feared, and I couldn't marker or ping.
Oh, sorry. I forget 10. I don't know it.
Yeah, I don't know Quinn, sorry. Um,
He's solid.
yeah, I might grab him for the health stones. I would like the health stones. Could you suggest?
I have many wares.
Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer. Come,
I have
some,
many
sprout.
lucky doos. You like?
Just having that extra health stone. Do remember, like, for everyone, you can stack up your coastal, like, your healing potions with your health stone.
I put the markers down like Sal was talking about. That might help when communicating to the tanks where that soak.
Thank you.
You want to adjust the star a little bit?
Is there a problem with it?
Needs to go out just a bit more.
Junks, I'm having you be the off tank, so you're dealing with magic damage. It is easier for a Death Knight to mitigate magic than it is physical.
For what part?
Just tanking. So Kale holds the main threat, you just hold with the mind.
Yeah, okay.
It's easier on Death Knight to do magic than physical.
Yeah, that's what we did yesterday.
No, I'm just confirming.
All I heard was, Kale, you get punched in the face the entire time.
Yep.
Your arm's still attached, right?
Many deals for a friend.
For now.
Grumbles. Like you. I have many wares. May your feet find good trails.
Once they arrive, I'll put down. Alright, there. Can we get a lock closet and stones, please?
Certainly.
Thank you.
No stream tonight?
Stream's active.
No, you don't have to do it right now. I was just curious.
How did you die, Kenny?
Yeah. It's the way my luck's going today.
Feast is up.
Junks, how's it going, bro?
What's up, dude? What's up with Todd, man? He's growing it up.
He's just chilling on his dog bed next to me. You know what it is.
He's a bro.
He's broing out.
Looney, you good?
1 second, let me get her.
Chad, bro, chill.
Ready to check for Paul.
Don't mind me.
Kale,
All right.
let's move. Are we just moving clockwise
5
every
Yeah.
time for the
4,
tentacle? All right.
3, 2, 1.
End approaches.
Facing yellow first.
Looks like Kenny's AFK.
Your sight
Oh, there he is.
break.
Ads. Focus big guy foot. Move to diamond. Finish off little one. Tentacle.
Phase 2.
Going.
Give in to despair.
Tentacle. Nightmares.
We need up to Stage 3.
Delirium.
Got the far one.
Have him facing in the middle there.
Go.
Deliriums.
Give in to despair.
Get ready for transition.
We will not succumb to madness.
Final phase.
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Your mind.
Fear Realm.
Only me, Looney, and the tank should be up here.
Into despair.
Need to know where the terror is.
Marked it.
Alright, going into Delirium.
One more ad. Okay, Tethloris run out.
Can escape Nizal's grasp. The void gathers.
Tentacle. Get ready for Fear Realm. Fear Realm. Marked.
Give in to despair.
So I can't get into the portals.
Can we send another healer instead?
I don't see any up right now.
The void gathers.
Haley, you stay out for the next one. Looney, you go. Portal.
Give in to despair. None can escape Nizal's grasp.
Battle res.
not seeing skull mark.
It's because there's nothing to mark.
Do we have battle res for Cell?
Do we want a hero?
I already did. Or at least I did down here.
Marked.
Move it.
They use drums.
None can escape N'Zoth's
Everybody just come up to normal and burn them.
void gathers.
Second pots if you haven't used them.
Give in.
Tunnel boss. GG.
Nicely done. It is so rare for mortals to exceed my expectations. If only your friends had been as capable.
So in normal, you can chain delirium in that last phase.
Elf with the sword. Ah well.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It's like I come out and I just go right back in. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now is that
not
any
possible
way
in
to
heroic?
repay me for my generosity?
I have no idea. I didn't think you could just go right back in.
Grant you.
Yeah, you think there'd be like a debuff preventing you from going back in or something?
Heroes.
Yeah, I got up to 15 or maybe 17 stacks, I think, in there.
Same. I kept getting kills on those horrific visions and just using Victory Rush to heal myself.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it seems like as long as you can prolong it, the better. Like, there's no downside to it.
Yeah.
At last, the
Whoa.
final preparations are in place, and
This-
we have a
holy
captive
shit.
audience.
Let's take a 5, and then when we get back, we'll go ahead.
Stay
I'll go ahead and
vigilant,
explain this fight.
champions.
Ajara conceals schemes within schemes. She wants something.
You must indulge the theatrical nature of tonight's entertainment. We have waited so very long for this moment, and we simply cannot resist savoring it. Without further ado, the stage is set, the hour is at hand. Legions arise! Serve your queen's command!
Look at the amount of chains.
Have
All
you
just to
heard
hold
the,
us off.
Yeah, have you heard the theories about him? About these chains?
Oh no. Earl, come to this side. Slowly appearing. There's so fucking many. How fucking big is he? Yogg didn't have this many.
Well, we never saw the full size of Yogg or Cthulhu.
Well, Yogg isn't dead, so...
But my kill. Don't you run from me, Club.
How the fuck?
Can I kill you guys too? I want a 1v1.
I lived!
What is doing?
Yeah.
I create Lee for 100k.
Holy shit.
Aww.
About to say I'm a paladin. You guys won't kill me if there's a time limit.
I mean, enough of us go on you.
Give me a clay.
Drac 100 parse last fight, man. Good job. Ty got 99.
Trying to 1v1 me as fast.
No, I kept getting fucking... If I had full health, it would have been so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Not 70k.
Alright, you ready, Clay?
All right, let's see who's back.
Goodbye.
Dang. On their head. Cloak.
My fucking trinket was up. You were dying.
Guessing all these Nagas swarming around this.
I can see this going horrible in LFR.
Right.
All right, as soon as Haley and Cell get back, we'll start the show.
I'm not gonna do it with you two little Naruto runners around.
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay. All right, folks. This is going to be a long fight. So strap yourselves in for some fun here. It's 4 phases. We're going to go this one phase at a time. I'll probably be here for about 30 minutes explaining everything. So we're going to take it one phase at a time. It's 4 phases with 2 intermissions, I believe. Is it? Yeah. So, okay. First phase, we are not fighting Ashara. We are just fighting 2 ads that she sends down here. So just heads up on that. First things first, we're going to talk about these little wards over here. I marked them with moon. We got green to the left, and we got purple to the right. Okay. Essentially, all we're really doing is we have to energize these wards with power. And how we do that is we stand on them. And once we stand on them, we basically transfer power to these wards. We have to make sure we keep them up at as high as we possibly can throughout this entire encounter. Typically, from what I read, you get about... You want to go no more than 5 stacks. So this is a 100% collective group effort where everybody needs to be, other than the tanks, everybody needs to be making sure that they step into these wards to help energize them and get them up to 100%. Throughout all the different phases, Ashara is going to be doing her best to zap them of energy. If they all three of them lose energy, it's pretty much a wipe. And if we lose one, the encounter just gets harder and harder from there. So that's why it's vital that we keep them up as high as we can at all times. You should see it popped up for me. You should see something on your screen as far as seeing the wards itself. But that's just kind of a key idea, but to let you know which ones are losing energy, and so forth and so on. So you'll know which one to go to. The fourth one in the middle, that'll be activated sometime later, and that does the exact opposite. It gains energy, and we need to zap it away. But I'll talk about that later. Right now, we're just focused on phase one. That's how we operate the wards. We're going to work on getting them all up to 100% before we switch over to intermission 1. Okay, as far as the Nagas go, Kale, you and I are going to be tanking them right about where this Titan console is, okay? And what we are looking for, one's a melee and one is a caster. And I believe the caster, I believe the caster is going to have the stacks that you and I are concerned about, and it's Cold Blast. You and I are swapping at 3 stacks, and if we have Cold Blast and she hits us one more time for the 4th one, I believe we are frozen in place for quite some time. So we need to make sure that we are swapping at 3. Okay, so Kale, how you and I are going to engage phase 1 with these 2 bosses is we're going to be keeping them around here, this Titan console. Of course, we're swapping at 3 stacks. They have 2 abilities that will affect how we tank them. Okay, one is called Longing. Long story short, we just need to make sure that they see each other. Yeah. Longing is the one where we make them see each other. While Longing is going out, Kale, they're going to be dropping a bunch of crap on the ground. So what we want to do is kind of keep them on this side of the platform over here, closer towards the edge. Okay, that way we can keep the real estate towards the right and center of the room open for when we need to charge up wards and stuff like that. So keep them to the edge and away from the wards, because we don't want any of those pools dropping. Okay. Now the other one, the second one is memories. So memories, we have to LOS them. In memories, what we do is whatever boss we have at that point in time, one of us comes to one side of this Titan console, and then the other one goes to the other side of the Titan console. And then that way, that's the easiest way to LOS them. Okay. So one more time, Longing, we have to let them see each other. We just go to the edge, make sure they drop all the crap over there. And then the second one is memories, and we have to LOS them in between this Titan console that's right here in the middle. Got it?
Roger.
Okay, everyone else. The caster. A couple abilities here to really have to worry about. She has Chain Lightning, just interrupt that. That's all we're really worried about here. She'll send out a bunch of orbs, just dodge them. That's it for her. The melee, he's going to have Charge Spear. Okay, so this is how we're going to handle the melee Naga. Nobody attacks the melee Naga at all. We are 100% on the caster Naga.
They got to die at the same time, right? Or they get that buff. You put range on it.
Let me
They get
check.
50% increased damage. They get that same buff that if you don't do the separation right, they get that permanently if one dies.
Hang tight, just looking it up. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that part. I'm looking for the buff in the dungeon journal. What's it called?
I linked it there. Torment.
Torment. Okay.
It's like the Shattered Heart, so then you'll know too during the fight if you see him have that buff. But yeah, it says when either lover dies, the other gains torment until
okay.
there.
Okay, yeah, so that's a good idea. Yeah.
Approximately.
So let's have the range camp on how many range do we have tonight? We got Kenny, Warlock. Okay. Yeah, let's have the range camp on the melee boss. Melee camp will be on the caster. Okay, so how this is going to work is with the melee Naga, he's going to target one person with the spear. All right, Kale, whoever has this boss, whoever is targeted, you need to make sure that you get on the other side of the Caster Naga. And the reason why I say that is because I believe the Caster Naga has some kind of bubble that she pops up every once in a while. And the only way this bubble goes down is if we make sure that spear goes through the bubble and it'll pop it. So if you are targeted with that spear, just make sure that you are running towards the caster and make sure that the spear is lined up it'll go directly to the through her.
Yeah, I think Ayabashara, the first big Naga boss, he'd throw the spear. You wanted the adds to take the damage. It's the same mechanic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so really that's all the two Nagas have. Pretty straightforward mechanics with the two of them. Don't forget, guys, while all this is going on, we are charging up these wards over here. Okay, so it's not just lasering onto these two ads. We want to kill these two ads, but at the same time, we want to make sure we power up all these 3 wards up to 100%. Okay, so just make sure you keep that in mind. The only other thing we really got going on in this phase is Ashara is going to send out a Hulk. Once this Hulk comes down, it is top priority. The Hulk needs to immediately go down as fast as possible. The Hulk is basically going to beeline it to one of the wards, so everybody needs to find out where it's going and then get it down as fast as humanly possible. The
is that just one at a time, Junks, or is it more than one?
From what I got, it's one at a time.
Okay.
But then again, all the guides I was looking at was anyways, I just saw one at a time.
Because they can be CC'd one time, and then after that they can't be.
Yep.
So I'm just curious if it's more than one.
So Mrkovic, the Paladin, is he in here? Is he in Discord? Okay. All right. So Mrkovic, when you see that Hulk come down, I need you to stun him. You can only be exactly. Yeah, stun him right away. It's 6 seconds. We can dig into him as much as we can, but we need that stun down immediately. So as soon as we see that Hulk incoming, Mrkovic, stun him whenever you possibly can. Everybody else needs to be working on DPS him. What he does is he goes right to one of the wards. He'll do some kind of slam ability, and if he does it, the ward will lose a lot of energy that we put into it. Okay, so we got the two Nagas. We got the Hulk. Ashara, she's not going to be in phase 1, but she's going to be tossing out a bunch of stuff towards us. One is arcane orbs, so when she casts that, we are soaking these orbs. So you need to find them quickly and soak them up. She will also try to drain one of the wards. Again, that little icon that you see on your screen that shows all the wards, it'll start blinking red on whichever one is being attacked. So we need to make sure that we try our best to get over there to charge him back up. Okay, lastly, she's going to do beckon. And beckon is basically, she's just going to call you towards her. You'll be basically, you'll lose control of your character and you'll just start walking towards the middle. I can't remember exactly what happens in the middle. I'm assuming it's a lot of damage or something to the tune of that.
No, it is something even worse. If you are dragged to the middle with that beckon, you will get a shield on you that every DPS will then need to swap off of the bosses onto you because you will die. And, what you can do is there's heaps of pools and whatnot. You can, think Stormwall blockade. How you have to use the pools to slow yourself. You get to the middle, you get a bubble on you. Everyone then needs to swap to break you out of it or you will die.
From what I read, it's 8 seconds. So supposedly, if you get to the very edge of the room, you won't reach the middle in 8 seconds. So it's very imperative that you get to the absolute edge of the room when beckon goes out and you get called out for it. Okay, so all that stuff is rinse and repeat for phase 1. Phase 1 ends when we kill both of the Nagas. And then that's when the first intermission starts. When the intermission comes out, there's basically a bunch of decrees that we'll have to worry about, just like Queen's Court. It's not that many, and they're pretty straightforward and easy. It's just 4 of them. And yeah, she just calls out 1. It will only be affected by 1. I believe on heroic it's 2+, but right now we're just worried you'll be affected with 1 decree, and it's not everybody. Everybody will get 1 version of that decree. There's like subsets. So basically, 1 will be suffer and obey. Okay, so suffer is your soaking orbs, and obey is your not soaking orbs. Okay, so when she sends those out, some of us will be soaking and some of us will not be soaking. So just be wary of who is soaking and who's not. The other group is stand together and stand alone. So straightforward. Stand together. Just find some buddies to hug. And if you're standing alone, just make sure you're by yourself. These do overlap, so just be ready for that. Okay, all right. So that's phase 1 and intermission 1. Let's give this a whirl here, just so we can see what's going on, how this works. We're gonna do a ready check for both.
Flask check. Show off.
Feld drive.
Yes.
Can you please hit the caster, the caster Naga a few times, just so the debuff goes on for the range group.
Melee. We're on melee range.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, melee.
Is it a 1 time and then it stays up the buff?
I believe so. Yeah, as long as you.
We just want to keep the caster damage increase on that one.
No
if
problem.
it's the same Demon Hunter, it's fine. Yeah, just as long as we got that buff up there.
Okay, one more ready check. All right, here we go. Let's give this a whirl. Oh, actually, Kale, go ahead and grab the caster.
Roger.
I don't know where they'll be coming from. Actually, how do we even start this in Ghana?
5, 4,
I'll start it.
3, 2, 1.
Nah, console's for something else.
No, it activates it.
I call the
Okay.
cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs clarity.
All right, Kale, get to the console. We got LOS up. Okay.
Okay, that's supposed to go to the other ad.
There is no power I cannot defy.
You guys got really far apart.
Yeah, come to the console, Kale. Everybody on the Hulk. Stun him if you haven't already.
Oh, no, that's how it works. He can't be stunned again.
Okay.
Yeah, only once.
You are mine.
But he goes down relatively quickly, so
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
burn him some and then stun him, burn him the rest.
Yeah, next Hulk is
You've grown
incoming.
complacent. Allow me to glide
Soak those
upon the
orbs.
field.
Swap, Kale.
Faith in hell, I need
They gotta see each other.
Show yourself.
gonna get some charge on purple.
Working on it. Woo! I went too far.
There is no power I cannot defile.
We have a lot of DPS on Serenus.
LOS them, Kill.
Got to switch.
I'm charging up purple.
Go towards caster now.
Yeah,
Keep it
get on
on.
the caster.
Hulk on the Hulk.
I'm at 5 stack.
No DPS on the melee.
Down.
Get Kale up.
You are mine.
Kale, grab melee. We need to top off purple, please.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to live.
Okay, let's bring him down. Swap.
Orbs.
Okay, remember the decrees.
There is no power
Break the bubble.
Yeah,
I
break that
cannot
bubble.
defile.
We'll just keep it going. Let's check this out. Let's see how things go.
You've grown complacent. Allow me
Top
to
off purple, guys. Top off purple.
field.
Remember your decrees. Kale, you need to stack with someone.
I have stand alone.
Purple rings are the stand together.
Beckon's next, guys. If you get it, get to the edge. Well, no, I guess that's it.
Yeah, you only get one.
All right, so now this middle ward, you see it light up. That's gonna be gaining energy. We need to zap that away. So keep that. Kale, we just swapped that 7 stacks of arcane vulnerability.
Purple's like 1-2 stacks away from being full.
Okay, we're good then.
I'll keep an eye on the
Okay.
wards.
If you get Beckon now pulls you towards Ashara. So just get as far away as you can.
Adds up.
Yep, adds. Get him down. Keep him out of the middle. They buff it up.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Can't learn about these stacks. This is definitely weird. It's definitely not 8. If you get back and run as far as you can.
Yeah, I'm just
75% middle rune. Middle rune's almost full charge.
Zap it, guys. Zap it.
Arcane destruction.
Break line of sight.
%75% middle rune.
How disappointing.
Got her.
Someone charge green.
On green.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Add, kill,
Okay.
add.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Can't be knocked back.
Someone needs to charge green.
How disappointing.
We need more on green.
Disappointing.
We got quite a few dead. I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
you don't
what
have
it
the
is.
people for it.
Yeah. Okay, let's wipe it up.
Queen.
Phase 1 was pretty straightforward. I think that's the general. Everybody got the general gist. We just gotta clean it up just a bit more.
Yeah, is there a way to pull that? I know the cancer's gonna be a pain to pull over to that console. We're gonna have to pull her in line of sight or probably right away.
Unworthy.
What do you mean?
Because if she sees the tank or whoever has threat, she's just gonna stand there and cast it. so that tank's going to have to break line of sight to move her over to the console.
Oh, I got you. I follow. Yeah, Kale, then, yeah, I guess if you just hang out right at the console, either she's going to automatically run at me since I'm going to go physically grab the melee, and then you could just heart on as soon as she gets pretty close. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Either that, or you can grab her, LOS her at this, at the green marker, and then LOS her at the Titan, the console.
Yeah, I'll taunt and then just move slightly behind the console until she's close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, ideally the range would stand near the range boss and attack the melee boss. That way, if we get the spear, we can easily reposition it.
Mm-hmm. Ty, did you see if you had the DH buff at all times? Do you know? Or
I don't know if it shows for me even. I'm not sure. I don't know how the
usually
mechanic
just
works.
shows it
exactly.
for us. Well, actually, no. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, just as long as he throws a glaive, he'll have it on there.
Okay. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, the melee boss was just getting blown away. We should definitely try to. Okay, let's see.
Well, range can just swap. That's really not an issue.
Okay, yeah, I'll just have to keep an eye out for it then. Let me put a table down.
It's in the air.
They can be multi-dot and everything too. So. That's impressively high.
Well done, Clay.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So, phase 2. Might as well talk about that since I think we got there pretty easily. All right, so everybody saw that middle platform now. So that middle platform, it's gaining energy, and we have to zap it away. Okay, so not only are we giving energy to these regular wards, we have to zap away energy from the middle one. So it looked like everybody kind of got that concept pretty fast. We saw how everything was going. Remember, guys, don't get too high. It takes away, I believe, the debuff that you get. I think it takes away 10% re-energy. So, I mean, of your health. Yeah. So, yeah, just keep an eye out on your personal stacks. I mean, of course, I'm going to be yelling it out. Tano's going to be yelling it out. You know, we also understand that, hey, look, if nobody's going, there's a good chance that your stacks are high. So, you know, we're aiming for 5 stacks as the max. Again, 5 stacks. So you have to make sure that you are evenly spreading out the available stacks that you have as best as you possibly can. And I'm going to reiterate this one more time. This is 100% group effort. Everybody other than Kale and I saw Kale run over there and try to give some stacks as well. He shouldn't be doing that, but everybody else needs to be doing that to the best of their ability. So Ancient Wards on the phase 2, the middle one, we have to zap that away, just so everybody knows. Kale, you know, I know we're dealing with 8 stacks, 7 stacks, somewhere around there. Beckon, if you get Beckon, it's upgraded. She now pulls you to her, so just make sure that you get as far as you possibly can from her. You should be good to go. Just like Tide said earlier on Arcane Burst, that's something you have to LOS. So just find find one of these pillars or this Titan console to hang out behind when Arcane Burst comes out. No, excuse me. Yeah. No, that's Arcane Detonation. Excuse me. Yeah, Arcane Detonation. All right, so those ads, there's 2 sets of ads. One is a big one. I believe it was the spider one that we saw that Boral had pointed out. That one moves real slow, but we can nuke it right away. It's immune to CCs and stuns, but it moves really, really slow. So we need to nuke that one right away. The second set of ads that can come out are very small, but we can CC them, we can stun them, we can slow them. So throw everything you got in the kitchen sink at these small ones.
If you put Ring of Peace right in the middle one, that would probably be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Yep. We got 2 of them too, so we can chain them. Yeah, so that's a good idea. So that's pretty much phase 2. All right, so we're zapping the middle ward. Kale and I, you know what we're doing. Kale, also, if she gets too close to one of the wards, she starts zapping energy away from that ward as well. So where you put her originally, that was perfect. Keep her there, away from the other wards. Okay. Yeah. So we're dealing with the middle ward. Beckon, just get away as far as you can, and Arcane Detonation, LOS her, and then of course kill every single ad that we see. All right. So after phase 2, the second intermission is exactly the same as the first intermission. The only difference in the second intermission is Ashara is targetable. So while we're sitting around just kind of either finding somebody to hug or soloing, if you're in range of Ashara, you can attack her. So just keep that in mind when we're in the second intermission. All right, check for pull.
And I don't know if it was just me or not, but it looked like when you're getting the stacks, when you're powering up the wards, it went from 4 to 6.
Your stacks?
Yeah, and so did Lenny's. It just completely skips 5.
No, I was at 5.
Must be a bug.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
Okay.
That's just more of a reason to stay alert as far as how many stacks you have. All right, guys. Lots of going on in this fight. We're going to keep adding slowly and surely. We're going to keep adding stuff to learn. But I think things are going pretty smooth so far. We'll get this. One more check for.
Tell me when to.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Tano?
Tell me when to start it.
Okay. Yeah, chop chop bali bali. So yeah, you got it.
We can do a countdown. I mean, we can sort of pre-pod then.
Okay. Yeah. I'll wait. No, Tano doesn't have.
Well, you do it then.
What do we do? Click the console?
Click the console.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I saw that, Jack.
There goes my cooldowns.
Well done, Drac.
Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Sirrus, be gone from my gaze!
Should we LOS them from memories? There's no bubble, so yeah, just make sure with the spear.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Sweat.
Got her. Everybody on the Hulk. Get to the Hulk. He's heading to purple. Pally's done if you haven't done it yet.
You are mine.
Crushing depths.
Next Hulk is incoming. Get ready.
You've grown complacent.
Oh, we got a bubble we gotta get.
Only to liven
Soak
the
these up.
field.
Got.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Together.
More DPS on the caster, please.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Yeah, we got to LOS him.
Leave my kin, Aethanel.
Moon needs some juice.
Let's get Sinestro up, please. Let's get this the Hulk. Swap.
I'm giving Moon juice.
You are mine.
All right. They're on par. Let's get them together at the same time.
You've grown complacent.
2 levels.
All right, get them in the middle, guys. Soak those up too.
Got her.
He's not coming.
Where are you, my beloved?
There is no power I cannot defile.
What do we need to charge up here? Let's get Moon and Green. Let's top those up.
You've grown complacent.
Queen's Decree.
Need to liven the field.
Suck up these orbs.
I draw this ward with devoted blood. Given willingly from a champion's frozen heart. Unworthy of greatness.
Beckon's incoming. Make sure you get to the edges if you're targeted.
I'll take her back when my stacks fall off.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like right now. Yeah, this is a weird kill, because I'm showing 16. 24, okay. Yeah, I got her. Grab her.
Another heart soon to be broken. Kneel before your
Nicely done, the ads. Keep zapping the middle. Other runes are good. Wards. Get ready for detonation. We got a LOS here soon. Yep, LOS.
If you don't have a debuff, we need you mid.
Big ads. Can we get a...
Another heart soon to be broken.
Can't be CC'd, I don't think.
No, not the big ones. But they move slow.
How many stacks is okay to have?
5.
Okay.
Keep zapping the middle one. The rest of them are good.
Middle one needs people zapping it. If you don't have a debuff.
A bunch are gonna drop off in a few seconds.
Kneel before your queen.
She went right back to you, Kale. Okay, good.
Yeah, she was doing that to me earlier.
Minus light. If you don't have a debuff, use it.
I got her. Let's get Clay up, please. No, Looney, I'm sorry. Ads are up. Slows, stuns, CCs, whatever we got.
Another heart soon to be broken. How disappointing.
If we can, we need to charge up purple as well.
Middle's gonna go up.
Middle's gonna get charged.
Yeah.
Middle's full power.
Yeah, we had a lot of people die early anyways. That's what it was. Everybody was working overtime. Okay, so what's going on? Phase 1. Yeah, just wipe it off. We don't have enough people to do anything here. Can we jump off?
Stars, save us. Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
Champions,
You see
stop
the
her!
truth now, don't you, heroes?
Standing the crap by the Titan console.
Has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed
All right,
you
healers,
could
talk to me. What
save
are you guys seeing?
Azeroth
Because
by
I am seeing a lot of
empowering
people
your
die
shiny little
after the
heart.
first intermission.
The gift of a sleeping titan.
I know I saw a few people. It seemed like they
Was
got pretty much
wrong.
one shot, so I don't
You
know what
have
that was.
proven yourselves.
I think people's
unworthy.
stacks were too high when they went in, but as well, I think the other big thing is the arcane explosion. We're supposed to put those out of sight so it doesn't hit the whole entire raid, and we're just letting the whole raid take all of that damage.
Yeah, it's a separate arcane thing that you gotta like separate by yourself. That's what you're talking about.
What's the debuff look like?
It's the
does it put a-
dispellable one.
Does it put it like a swirly around you or anything like that?
Yes, I think it does.
It's a pulsing arcane ring, pretty much.
I got you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Just looking for it.
I linked it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Arcane burst. All right, got it. Okay, so we got two options. Option one is we let it run its course, and then when you get towards the end, that person needs that line of sight everything. Or option two is they have to line of sight, but we dispel immediately. That's what it looks like.
You'd have to have a healer with them then.
Right,
because they-
exactly. Yeah, they would be at a line of sight.
I
yeah.
would just treat it like the Mechatorque. It's the Mechatorque mechanic where you had to line of sight the charges or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
run it out. You just go behind the pillar. I think if it overlaps with that other thing, you just don't want those together. So you'd have to use the other line of sights.
So let's say this then. If you get Arcane Burst, all right, we will do this. Arcane Burst goes to purple. All right, that's your LOS meeting point.
That's where we've been running
they-
Ashara, though. You're tanking Ashara by purple, sort of, aren't you? I
Yeah,
would
but
put the
we're,
group
we're
below
actually
there
we're
to
actually
avoid
right
her.
in the middle. We're actually right in the middle. It just so happens that I'm on the left and Kale's on the right. Kale usually goes to green, and I usually go to purple. But that's not necessarily meaning that hey, that's the right way to do it. I could easily go to green as well. But that's just during. I guess the main thing is I just don't want people hanging out with the people who might have the arcane burst as well when arcane detonation goes out. What about the Titan console? Can we do that? What's everybody think about that?
Well, the other thing is you got to be careful that you're not standing in the ward taking stacks while you're dropping that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we got to use the pillars for line of sight, though. And if they go out two at a time or something, you need to have two different line of sight so those people just kill each other.
Okay. We're just going to have to roll with it then.
I would just keep Ashara by one of those pillars. So if it's green, then that's where we hide from her AoE. And if you have the arcane,
No,
the
we
other
can't-
individual
we
card,
can't
she
keep
runs-
her. We can't keep her there because she starts zapping away energy from the wards.
No. We were doing just fine over on purple side, where we would all run behind purple and get on line of sight. You've got a line of sight that mechanic, the big AoE that she does. So I would pick one pillar that's always used for that.
I'm confused, Todd. That's what I said at the beginning, but then you started hooting and hollering about not doing that.
No, I said most of the groups seem to be running to purple with that big AoE because Ashara seemed to be closer to purple. You said, well, I'm doing green. I said, okay, fine. You can do either one. My point is pick a pillar. That's what the group runs to avoid her big AoE blast that you have to line of sight. People that get the other arcane bombs need to use the other two line of sight pillars.
Okay, so I'm confused. I said purple, And that's what I'm saying. You started hooting and hollering about purple.
No, I said we were using purple, and you said no, we're going to use green because I've always
Okay,
been going
so what's the problem with that then?
Just pick one.
That's what I did. Purple. You started hooting.
No, you didn't, Junks. You said green because I said we've been using purple, but
Yeah, seriously. Okay. What we're going to do to make sure everybody's on the same page here is we are going to tank Ashara on red. Okay? That's where she needs to stay. When Arcane Detonation goes out, that's the LOS mechanic that Tide was just talking about. Everybody go to green. And if you have Arcane Burst, you're going to purple. Is that what you're saying, Tide?
I just was thinking the opposite because the group has using purple. Yeah, we're just swapping, but it doesn't matter. So if we're all stacking at green. That's
Yep. So everybody head on green to LOS.
I got a quick question for your positioning while tanking these first. You guys able to keep them line of sight of each other with the console right here, but you be more towards the center instead of out towards the.
Say that one more time.
If you guys are able to, have them tanked right here next to the console, so they have their line of sight, but you guys facing towards the center.
Okay.
With you being on the outside, you guys are moving around a little bit to where I've got line of sight from both of you at some point. It just makes it a little hard. I don't know if there's anything keeping you from doing that, so that's what I'm asking.
No, Kale and I Kale, we have to be on the same page here, okay? And what that is basically when Longing gets ready to come out, okay? We need to go to the edge, all right? So when Longing is getting ready to come out, we come over here, all right? And then when Memories comes...
Then that's fine. I just wasn't sure if there was a reason or not.
No. The reason I understand what you're saying. The problem was that Kale and I weren't on the same page, and that's what I'm about to do right now. Is that Kale, when Longing comes out, the one where they need to see each other, both of us come over here towards the edge, okay? And then when it's Memories where we have to LOS them, then we just move them over here. So we're just ping ponging left and right. The reason
because most of us are standing over here, so whenever you guys move, one or the other might get LOS just from an edge of this console. So that's why I was just asking.
Okay.
But you're good then. I just know I need to move a little.
All right. Yeah, the main reason, what we were doing before, it's dropping a lot of pools of crap everywhere. So the main idea is we want to drop the pools of crap towards the edge of the platform.
Yep.
Okay. When we're ready, check for pull. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4.
Watch your cooldowns, Drac.
2, 1.
Yeah, they don't aggro immediately, so when they start spawning, you can.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze endures calamity.
Silvers, be gone from my gaze!
All right,
There is no power
No, we're good. We're
I
good. Stay.
cannot defile.
Yeah, take him to the edge. Go.
Sweet.
You are mine.
Bubble spawn next to me.
Next Hulk is incoming. Get ready.
You've grown complacent.
Switch.
Allow me to liven the field.
Gotta be breaking the bubble, guys.
Or DPS on the caster.
Yeah.
I need you. Show
All DPS on caster. Take him to the console, Kill.
Wait, no. Bring him back out.
He's casting right now.
Okay.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Leave my ken, Aethanel.
Let me work on green.
Big
Take
guy.
the Hulk.
Switch.
Swap.
Damn.
Get Kill up.
You are mine.
Everybody on the boss. Or melee.
Kale's dead.
Wipe it up. Standing trap.
Complacent. Allow me to liven the field. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Stand in the purple.
Now, was that just a big hit that got you, or did we get too far and just not enough?
219,000 is what took. Plus the dot, plus the cursed heart.
Unworthy of greatness. Unworthy of He was wrong. You have proven
Okay, so
yourselves
Kale.
unworthy.
Memories is when they start dropping the crap, but we have to line of sight them. So what I was saying is not working.
Yeah, it just seems like right here where I'm tanking her, there's a whole lot of pools just.
Okay, then you know what? I'm not too concerned about making it picture perfect. Let's just make sure we keep a spot open for us, so when we do need a line of sight, we can hang out by the console. Okay. Other than that, I'm fine. If we need to wiggle her around, wiggle them around to different places, I'm fine with that. Because I mean, we can move through these bosses pretty fast, so I'm not too concerned about it being picture perfect.
Yeah, I'll just take the front of it if you want to take the back.
Yeah, healers, just be ready for that. There will be some line of sight issues. You'll probably, if front, are you talking about on the inside of the circle, or are you talking about closer to where we're all standing right
Towards the center.
now? That's what you're gonna take?
Yeah, I'll take my normal side and front
Okay.
in case it gets a little crowded over here.
I got you. Okay, so healers, just be ready to, you know, you see the markers, blue tank and red tank, so you can see where we're at. Let me drop a table.
There's a
Already have.
Okay.
Another thing to be aware of, healers, during the first painful memories is roughly when we will be swapping. So they're going to come in and they're going to start hitting us in the face.
Who do we lose in Discord? Okay, they're back. Check for pull. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
All right. Get ready to.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Switch.
Hulk.
Shit, I grabbed the wrong one, Kev. Wipe it up.
Wipe it up.
Yeah, that was a shit show on me.
You are mine.
Gail, let's just keep it like where we're doing it. We're perfectly fine with that.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Because if we do that side, Kale, it's really awkward for me. I can't stand on that ward. Otherwise, I'm going to start grabbing a whole shitload of stack.
Okay, then I'll just extend out to the side.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing what we were normally doing. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I feel like I'm overcomplicating things with it, so we'll just keep it the way it was.
I am now out of feasts.
I drop one over here.
So other than this ward, do they have any abilities that'll keep me from standing back here? And obviously the spear, I need to move if I get it.
No, that's really it. I mean, it might be a bit high traffic with a bunch of pools you'll be dodging.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Just wait on Looney.
I think she's good.
You think, or she is?
She is.
Okay. All right, here we go.
My wife complains that I leave soot
5,
all over the furniture.
4,
I
3,
see.
2,
It adds
1.
character.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Hulk incoming.
Switch.
Yeah, that's purple.
You are
Soaking triangle.
mine.
I'm at 5.
Bubble.
Need a volunteer on purple, please.
Get the bubble.
You've grown complacent.
Swap.
Allow me to liven the field.
Get ready to soak orbs. Soak them.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Good on DPS so far. We got LOS in.
Switch.
Got him
There is
quickly.
no power I
Hulk
cannot
incoming.
defy.
5. Hulk's up.
Purple ward.
We gotta top that up.
You are mine.
Off caster. Off caster. Swap. Okay, bring them both down.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to
Soak these up.
liven the field. My heart is finally.
Top off purple real quick.
You've grown complacent. Allow
Queen's
me to
Decree.
liven the field.
Find somebody, fell. You gotta stack up with somebody. Find each other. Find a blue. Find blue. There you go.
Yeah, purple ring stack together.
I draw this ward with devoted blood. Given willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
Beckon's incoming. Remember, run all the way up. Ads, slows,
back to it.
DCs, everything.
Another heart soon to be broken.
All right, arcane burst. Remember, before time's out, you need to find.
Oh, somebody dispelled that.
Queen.
Okay.
I'm still getting on me.
Yeah, dude, you got to watch that timer.
Yeah, sunset.
Get ready for detonation. Remember, we're going to the green pillar.
There is taste of my power.
Get there. All right, Kale, we got to be quick. We got to get her out of that zone. If we can, top off green. Got her.
Unworthy of greatness.
Big ad.
Nuke it. Everybody on it. Let's get Mufius up, please. LOL.
Can someone please soak middle? If you don't have stacks.
Tide's at 1.
Yeah, mine's almost gonna reset. Then I'll get there.
Everybody else seems to be 4. But
Kneel before
We need someone soaking.
10 seconds.
Get ready for detonation. We're going to be heading to green.
Arcane destruction. From darkness, sirens come forth.
Selling learning from circuit.
Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Transition.
Which one you want to kill?
Azara is drawing
Soak
upon
up.
the heart
Get to
of
your mark.
Azrael, feeding its energies into her
Remember, you can
ritual.
keep attacking her range. You can keep attacking her.
You've only just come to this realization. First alchemist indeed. You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering
Okay,
boar
Beckon.
believed
She's
you
going to target
could
multiple
save
people this
Azeroth
time. Make
by
sure you're
empowering
away
your
from that
shining
person.
little host.
If you are, you'll move faster.
Switch,
If you guys are
switch.
close.
Titan.
On the ads. Get to purple, guys. We got to kill that ad.
Titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony.
Middle.
The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
There will be no coronation this day. Lysra, aid me. Together we can
Take that
hold her
spear.
here.
If you got the spear, take it to the purple ad.
Trapped, Azara.
I am Azara! I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Okay. All right, that's good. We got to the next phase. That's real good. Obviously, it's a bit tough trying to say everything on the fly.
How
Standing crap.
disappointing.
So do these ads just charge the middle? Is that what they do? They drain the outside and charge the middle.
Yeah, you know what? I got my abilities mixed up. The mechanic I was talking about wasn't for the first two ads that we see in phase 1. It's actually for this phase, and basically it's 2 caster nagas and then 1 melee. Okay, so the one that gets the spear mechanic for the melee naga, you got to take that spear to the casters. Because I think they have some kind of bubble or something like that, and that basically that shield is going to destroy their bubble. And as everybody saw, it took forever to get those casters down, that spear will basically help us nuke them a bit faster. We're going to take a 5-minute break, guys. We're actually went a bit over as far as break time.
Do we know when we're gonna hero here?
Yeah, Haley, we're not dispelling.
I did have, I think it was Lee came over and dispelled me when I was on the line of sight. So, I mean, you could do that if you want to.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I ran behind the pillar by myself, and then after a while I just dispelled myself and nothing happened, so I was like, okay, I don't know how long I was supposed to.
I mean, we could certainly try to figure out. There, like I said, there's two options. Option one is a healer runs out with that person to go dispel them, and that way they can immediately get back to the encounter and not have to worry about it. Or option two is that person needs to keep an eye on their debuff, and when before it gets to 30 seconds, they need to make sure that line of sight the entire group.
Yeah, the key is you don't want to dispel somebody that's just in the middle of the group. If it's a big burst of damage to the whole raid, then.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't. I just did it to myself after I was standing by myself behind a pillar.
Yeah, it makes
Is that
sense.
okay?
Yeah, if you can dispel yourself, definitely, because then you can get back to the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason to
wasn't
let it
sure.
just like expire. It just makes it explode prematurely if you dispel it.
Gotcha, because I was like, all right, 30 seconds, it's a lot of time not to heal, so.
Right.
Is it? I forget. Do we have a designated spot for the person targeted by burst?
I thought purple.
Purple.
Purple or console. Either one breaks line of
Right
sight.
side as we stare at the console.
All right, I want to see who's
Right
back.
next to Kale.
Okay, wards. It certainly seems to me phase 1 and phase 2, the wards that we are powering up are of zero concern. There's not much really going on with them. Looks like we're pretty much good to go. So with that being said, initially when this encounter begins, we are going to power them all up to 100%. After that, we're going to leave them alone. And then once we get into phase 2, 100% of the focus will be on the center ward. All right, so we're not going to be worried about the other wards at all. Realistically, we don't have to worry about them until
Don't
phase
the ads
3.
drain them though? Those ads that we saw, the Naga caster ads, do drain them and charge the middle in that phase.
Yeah, phase 2. Yeah, we of course we're still worrying about the ads. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
not
I was-
phase 2. The whatever phase we were in at the end.
Oh,
there.
phase 3. No, I was talking about just phase 2. I'm talking about phase 1 and phase 2. There's not much crap going on we have to worry about on those wards. So, like I said, phase 1 we charge them up to 100%, and then realistically, I don't think we have to worry about them again until phase 3. So the sole focus of phase 2 should be making sure we power down the center ward.
So don't worry about the outer modules unless you call it out, basically.
Yeah, either me or Tenno or somebody will call it out. But to me, out of all the pulls that we've done so far, they looked fine. I don't think they were ever in serious a position where they were ever seriously going to run out of energy. I think they were good to go. What I was doing, I know what I was doing was calling for people to top that off. I'm not going to do that. I don't think that's necessary. I'd rather save those stacks that people get for the middle. Okay. So with that being said, guys, phase 1, we top off all the wards, and then pretty much it's just set it and forget it until phase 3. Once we get to phase 2, though, we need to be all hands on deck for the middle one. So we need to make sure that we are killing the ads as fast as humanly possible. Again, the smaller ads we can CC, stun, knockbacks, roots, all kinds of stuff.
Does Ring of Peace work on the small Naga ads? The ones that charge to the middle?
Did we try yet? Was it working?
Yeah, the big group of like 9.
Yeah. Let's do that for the front group and the back group. Do not use it on the big hulks. It doesn't work. They just run through it.
For the one when we get, when the middle ward comes up, when there's a bunch of ads, my vortex, it looked like it was working. If you want me to continue to use.
Yeah, knockbacks and all that sort of stuff, yeah.
Everything. I mean, just throw the kitchen sink to make sure that they do not reach. I was thinking, Ty, that if we just use them back to back, we got Lee and Scott. So if Scott goes first, tosses up Ring of Peace in the middle, so they can't get there at all. Once that expires, then Lee can toss out his Ring of Peace, and that way, because the small ones haul ass. They are moving really fast.
They do. Yeah, if Ring of Peace is big enough to cover all sides, because there's like a big chunk at the front where we're tanking Ashar, and then there's a bunch that come from the back on the other side. So as long as Ring of Peace can cover the full side, yeah, probably can. It looks like. Yeah, I would do that. I'd wait till they get towards the center, and then back to back those, because we were having over half of those probably sacrifice, and that charges up the middle. Yeah. So if we could reduce that,
Okay.
we'd have a lot less decharging to do in the middle.
All right, I will do my best to mass grip, because I think a bunch of ads come from Ashara herself, like that area where Kale and I are.
They do. Yeah.
So I'll do my best to mass grip them back. So that should buy us a couple more seconds as far as them not reaching the middle. Okay, so just want to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Phase 1, charge them up, set it and forget it till phase 3. All right, and then phase 2 is just all about the middle one. We need to make sure that we are working together as a team to make sure that we are keeping that power down as much as possible. Okay, so let's talk about phase 3 real quick. Phase 3 is those ads that we saw. Okay. Actually, first I want to talk about Beckon, because I really didn't get to hammer that home. So phase 3, now Beckon will be targeting multiple people. Okay, we have to spread out 8 yards for phase 3 Beckon. What happens is if you're too close within 8 yards of somebody else that has Beckon, you guys are going to start racing each other to get to her faster. And basically that's not good for business. So make sure you spread out 8 yards for that upgraded Beckon. All right. We still have those other mechanics still going on. We still have Arcane Burst, that dot. So just to reiterate that dot is 100% personal responsibility. We are not having the healers dispel them for you. Okay. So you need to make sure that if you're targeted with Arcane Burst, you watch your timer. When you're getting to about 5-7 seconds, okay, I got to start making my way to a pillar, purple pillar, and make sure that you drop it, you line of sight it, purple pillar or the Titan console, which is right here, either one. Make sure you line of sight the group when it expires. Okay. All right. So those Nagas. So there's going to be 3 ads, 2 casters, and a melee. All right. So the melee is just going to be running around all over the place. Hopefully, Kale and I can keep aggro on him. But basically, the caster Nagas, we have to kill them immediately because they are literally right dead smack in the center of these wards. So they have to go down immediately. The melee Naga, this is the mechanic I was talking about. If you're targeted with spear, you need to make sure that spear goes through one of the Nagas. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do here is just so everybody's on the same page. Let's just do purple first. Purple side first, the purple rune, and then we're going to do the green side. Okay, I think it's just those 2. I don't know if it's going to spawn on Moon or not, but what I do want is purple first, just so that's clear for the people with Arcane Burst. Okay, and then depending on if it's Moon or green, we'll just go there. But it's only 2, so that's all we have to worry about. So again, purple Naga first. If you are targeted with spear, make sure that spear is going right through that Naga, so we can DPS it down faster. But
yeah, we need to break the shells, which are really obvious when you see them. Otherwise, they're immune. So that's really key.
All right, so that's all phase 3 is. So let's get another look in here. We're doing good, guys. We're making solid progression here. We're getting through each phase nice and clean. We're learning and we're going as we go. So everything's looking real good here. Did we get a table down? Let me put one down.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For the first phase, when you guys have the line of sight, it's hard to heal both of you. Did you want to split the healers up for that, or just leave it?
Just have one assigned to each.
Unless I'm the only one having that problem. I don't know.
No, Scott voiced his concern as well.
So you guys are swapping.
Yeah.
Do you swap your positions back and forth, or just the ads move back and forth?
No, we're generally, on the same area. It's just we have to move a bit because of the pools. Okay, let's split them up then. Okay, so we have Scott. So Scott and Haley, just come up on the X side where I am. Okay, so you're just gonna hang out on this side, all right? And then Lee and Cell, you're gonna hang out on the blue side, and then Looney, you're just gonna float. Okay. Helos are good with that.
Yep.
All right. Let's get it ready. Check for pull. That was rude, Cell. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Serranus, be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hawk.
Switch.
Switch. Yeah, she's casting. Got it.
Bubble.
Get him out, guys. He's in the middle.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Haley, soak that. Swap.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Good on DPS. Good job.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Leave my ken, Aethanel.
Hulk in 5.
Back in the zinc coming. Get to the edges. Hulk is up. Let's go.
Switch.
You are mine.
Off melee. Off melee. Okay, together. Let's go.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Shit. Green is really low.
I got it.
Okay.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Purple ring stack.
I draw this ward with devoted blood. Given willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
All right, guys. 100% focus on the middle. Don't worry about the other wards.
Ads.
Blinding light out.
Oh, mouse script. Nope, they're going down. Well done.
Another heart soon to
Don't
be
forget about burst,
broken.
guys. Watch your
Bring
timer.
a piece. Try.
Kneel before your queen.
I think we got it.
Detonations incoming. Remember, we're going to green pillar.
Arcane destruction.
Big heads up. Lay into her. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Keep it clean. 5% more before we put it. Okay, middle's good. We need to top off purple. Thank you.
Grab her.
Got her.
I'm topping off purple.
Yep, we gotta get prep it for phase 3.
I'm stacked out. Someone else needs to.
From darkness.
Okay, here we go. Phase 3.
Forth.
Excuse me. Intermission.
The power from these
You
ancient
can keep attacking her. Just be wary of the
chains
decrease.
that bind him.
Stars, save us. Ajara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First, Arcanist maintained.
There's none on purple. We're doing green first.
Yeah, let's do green first. Let's clear up green.
According to my will.
All right, remember, if you get the spear, it needs to go through the green nog.
Save Azeroth by empowering your shiny little heart.
Better.
Center.
Gift of a sleeping titan.
Got the melee.
A titan's heart was exactly what was needed.
All right, Kel, you and I will both swap.
World, but to shatter the prison of a god.
Who doesn't have stack?
Such delicious irony.
We gotta watch the middle, guys.
The Diamond King has been made.
Beckoning incoming.
Got a
Jack
shot.
life balloon. Me, mine just dropped.
All right. That bubble. Yep, take the spear. Perfect. Well done, guys. Well, that's gonna happen every time.
Queen.
There will be no
Next up.
coronation this day.
You need a spear enough first.
Thalyssra, aid me. Together we can hold her
I can just
here.
keep the melee at. He's not hitting that
Now
hard.
you will
Okay,
know what
that
it
sounds
means
good.
to be trapped, Ajara.
I am Ajara. I was destined
Got a line of sight,
to
Ashara.
rule. No force can bind me.
Champions,
Clap it
claim
up.
victory.
What happened on that one? I looked away from the HP bars. Was that from the LOS?
It was before the LOS. Like,
I took 102 to the face from charged spear.
Yeah, the spear went
Killed me.
right through when I was charging up the middle.
I'm worried that the spear won't go through the console.
then you're gonna have to move the melee head.
Unworthy of greatness.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something where Kale and I need to move Ashara so that it has a direct line of sight to.
Unworthy of
Well, it's not a shard, it's another ad, right?
I'm sorry.
You can't
I'm
change
sorry.
it, right?
proven yourself.
I mean, we can, but then Kale and I still have our swaps. So if we have to, it ends up we have to move him too far, it's going to be too much for Kale and I to be running back and forth. So we would have to move Ashara as well.
Was there more than one of those spear guys up?
No, it was just one.
Yeah, he took like 5 people.
I got it. Yeah, it was me. But I was like, it was either die to her or die to this.
Right.
Put a table up.
So with the spear, if you have the spear, you just want to make sure that the spear intersects the the lady with the shield. Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's only when the bubble is up. So everybody saw the bubble that goes on the caster. It's that purple sphere that you can't miss. Honestly, any other time, it's not a huge point to get that spear. I don't think honestly it's going to do anything. The main point of that mechanic between the caster and the melee naga is to get that spear to break that bubble. So I need somebody, Drac, if you can do that, that's amazing. That would be awesome. To keep an eye out of, hey, bubbles up on the caster, that lets the next person targeted with spear know that, okay, I need to make sure the spear is going right through the caster, you know?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, perfect.
If the spear's not hitting the caster, we do want it to go as far away from the group as we can.
Yep. So, like I said at the beginning of this encounter, guys, before we even started, there is tons of personal responsibility involved in this fight. There, you absolutely cannot just passively DPS this fight, bust down. At any point in time, you will be targeted with that important task of making sure your spear goes through that Naga boss. So you got to be all hands on deck at all times.
If you get the spear, you need to break the shield. You just want to make sure the shield passes through the lady with the bubble. If she doesn't have the bubble, you just want to run out and away from everybody.
Correct.
Yeah, it looks like the spear explodes in a 100-yard radius, so it's really large. Like you're gonna have to.
Well, that just goes through everyone. I think it just hits the wall, the barrier, and then explodes from there. So that's why you want to make sure you get the spear to go through, like between the console and the statue, since he's going to be over there.
Right.
I was just wondering because I thought maybe like there was like an arrow where you have to like point it to.
You should see. I think there's something on the ground, kind of going between you and the adits.
Okay, I didn't get it. I was just wondering what you do if you get it.
Yeah, if you can't see the arrow, I mean, another alternative is just that ad will be pretty much on Ashara. So just line yourself up directly with Ashara. Make sure that straight line is going right through the caster, the caster knot.
Okay.
Does the spear go through the console? Do we know?
You know what? I think we're just gonna have to science it.
Okay.
See what happens.
I'm assuming no because it LOSs.
The problem with us moving Ashara, me and Kale, is if we get too close to any of these other wards, she's going to start zapping them.
Yeah.
If she gets close to the
totally
middle one, she's going to add power to the middle one, and if she gets to the outside ones, she's going to start zapping away. So, I mean, I'd hate to think that that's
simple side. It's not hard. So, like, if you're right here, you guys are tanking there, you get targeted, you just move over. If you're not getting a shield, and it'll go at that angle. You don't have to run away because it goes through.
Okay, so Kale, let's do this then, because right now Kale and I are center mass pretty much on red. All right, so Kale, if it ends up being on Moon, one of the Nagas, let's just go to. Well, actually, no. What are you saying, Scott?
Oh, I'm just talking about not breaking the shield.
Okay,
but
all
yeah,
right.
if breaking the shield, you're gonna have to move.
Well, there is a second option.
Okay.
Any class that has a taunt, once either Moon or Green is down, just taunt the ad back here. It doesn't hit for anything. It's manageable. So you just bring the ad back behind the console. That way anybody with the shield or anyone that gets the spear goes directly behind the ad, takes it.
I don't know. Okay, let's just see if the whole center console thing works, if it doesn't. Let's verify that. One more check for bull, and then we'll adjust if necessary from there.
Yeah, no, I've gotten it. It pierced me, and then it has that delayed reaction for the explosion. So
It did go through you, though?
Hit a wall.
You did go through you, so you didn't have to go on the far side of the caster. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what I was curious.
Yeah, you just got to aim it.
All right. Everyone's ready? Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Add.
On the Hulk.
Going to purple.
Move the moon.
Moving data.
Swap.
Yep.
You are mine.
I'm gonna chop. Stacked out.
You've grown complacent.
If we can interrupt the
The field.
the cast, chain lightning. Swap.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Off caster. Off caster.
There is no power I cannot defy.
Okay, start back up.
Leave my ken, Aethanel.
Here comes the Hulk.
Swap. Same thing. We're gonna need green topped off, guys.
You are mine.
Get ready for the decrees.
It's my fault.
You've grown complacent.
Is that the lightning ball?
Allow me to lighten
Yeah.
the field.
Beckoning and lightning ball.
Let's I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let's wipe it up. Stand in the pulls towards the console.
Unworthy of greatness. Unworthy of greatness. He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Make sure to repair if you haven't been.
Something I noticed there. It's weird. Yeah, everybody noticed how the Hulk changed direction.
Yeah, he does that every time that you stun him. So if you get him all the way to one rune and stun him before he gets in it, he'll turn around and go to another.
Yep.
Yeah, so I wouldn't stun him right off the bat. So I think
But you can't give him like any type of slow or anything. You slow him in any way, then that's considered.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Here comes Hulk.
Swap. Good kill up.
You are
Wipe it up. Sending prep.
You've grown complacent.
Kill. That's. I'm pretty sure that's still a.
The field.
When we have to swap, that's still a line of sight thing we have to worry about. So we have to quickly make sure we're getting them back and out of line of sight.
Yeah, and she started casting chain lightning.
Yeah, that was just a shitty position.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
There is no
All
power.
right, I wasn't really hammering it home, but I am now. I need everybody to be keeping an eye out on the caster and make sure we're interrupting.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
All right, check for pull. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Silverus, be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hulk incoming.
On the hog. Swap.
You
Shit, I grabbed the wrong one, kill. I got her. We're good. No LOS. Soak him up.
Enliven the field.
Aethanel, I need you.
Got her.
Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Leave my
LOS kill.
Hulk incoming.
Get ready to switch.
Quickly. LOS as fast as we can.
You are mine.
Alright, clear on LOS. Alright, we need to wrap up the cast arm melee. Nicely done. Much better, guys.
You've grown complacent.
Need one person on green.
Allow me to liven the field.
Pay attention to your sanction, guys.
Yep. Ads.
Light out.
Don't forget about burst, guys. Don't let it. You got to line inside it when in time. Purple pillar.
Kneel before your queen.
Good job on the middle. Keep it up. Detonations incoming. Kale, I tossed up AMS and I took 0 damage.
Okay.
You want Looney up?
Yeah, get her up.
Not in line of sight.
Where is she?
Got her.
Thank you.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Work on that ad, guys. Quickly.
If you don't have stacks, please get stacks.
Good jobs. Good job. Good job. Let's push her to nicely done. Real clean. Keep attacking her. Keep attacking her.
From darkness,
Watch her decrease.
sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards.
Don't stop DPSing.
Rattle the chains that bind him.
Stars, save us. Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
Get somebody come to
Just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
No. Don't worry.
Don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to mine.
Alright, we need to take care of the purple Naga first. Dry, keep an eye out when it has a bubble.
Alright.
Could save Azeroth by
When it has a
empowering
bubble,
your
that
shining
that spear needs to hit her.
The gift.
And don't be in line of the spear.
Yes.
And then
A Titan's heart was exactly what was needed.
Get Cell as soon as he goes down.
But to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made
Bubbles up.
a pawn. The ritual nears completion.
Next spear needs to go through it.
Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
She reversed the
There will be no
sending.
Bubbles up.
She did, yep.
Thalisra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what it means.
If you don't
to
have a
trap
stack, bet on diamond.
I am Azara. I was destined to
Someone
rule.
needs to be on diamond.
No force can bind me.
Thank you, Lee.
Champions, claim victory.
Take her when you can.
I got her.
We got an ad in the back here on Moon still.
Yep.
Crystalline protection.
Shields up on Moon.
All right, that spear's got to go through. Did it work?
No, it hit the
It
console.
hit the console? Okay. All right, it's a wipe anyways. All right, at least we know now that it doesn't work.
Unworthy of greatness.
There is 2 ads up too, I think.
Proven yourselves.
Yeah, it's 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 of the melee ads.
2 of the melee. Really?
I thought I saw a second one there, so I think we.
Yeah, after a while, the second one spawned.
You might want to kill one of those, otherwise we're gonna have a lot of spears going up potentially.
We're actually going to call it right here, guys. It's already pretty close to midnight, where we normally stop here. Otherwise, we make great progress. We're really getting close to that last phase. We just got to, now that we know for sure how to really work these Nagas. That first Naga, Caster Naga that we took care of on purple, worked out perfectly. Now we have those other mechanics to work out, the ward swapping, and working with the second melee Naga. So we're getting there, guys. Otherwise, great job. I mean, getting all the way up until Ashara on the first weekend that we started. I think that's awesome. So real good job. Give yourself a pat on the back, and then we'll start up again next weekend, just as strong as we did this weekend.
Sweet. Have a good night.
Yep. Thanks for coming, Looney. It was good having you back.
Thanks, everyone.